Selam. In this tutorial, I will teach you the basics of how to communicate with a taxi driver. If you could manage to order a taxi on one of the apps I suggested in the previous video, you won't really need to build a dialogue with the taxi driver because he will already know where you're driving to. But unfortunately, it's not always possible to order a taxi on the app. At certain locations in rush hours in Turkey, the taxi drivers don't follow up with the app. They just pick up customers randomly in the street. So then you might really need to speak some phrases in Turkish. So I've prepared a simple dialogue you might need while speaking with a taxi driver. Let me share my screen with you. So let's say you hail the taxi by using your gestures, right? Stop. And the taxi driver stops and then opens the window, asks you where you're off to before you get on the taxi. Nereye is the question you will hear. Nereye. Then I suggest you write the full address on a paper or just Google Map and show it on your phone. Then finger point and ask. Buraya gidiyor musun abi? Now with natural pace. Buraya gidiyor musun abi? Buraya gidiyor musun abi? If he says yes, evet, is what you'll hear, or hayır, no. Let's assume he says yes and you get on the taxi. Then here, it's very important. You have to watch if the taxi meter is on or not. Otherwise, you'll be ripped off. So wait a couple of minutes if it's not on and then ask, abi, taksi metreyi açar mısın? Normal pace question. Abi, taksimetreyi açar mısın? So, this is just a very simple dialogue you need to get it go. And it's very important that you're using very informal colloquial expressions here, like brother and the you in an informal way, because you're communicating with a taxi driver, and that's what a lot of how a lot of people in Turkey speak with taxi drivers, unless you're like very high class and you want to sound like super educated, but don't forget you're communicating with a taxi driver and you want to get on and go your place without being ripped off. So sound as natural as possible. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please thumbs up. And question, have you ever had any experience in Turkey riding with a taxi when the meter was not on, and what did you do? What's the whole story basically? And so I hope to see some experiences in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next. Görüşmek üzere. Bye bye.